Now, in 2022, coding was formally introduced into Kenya's CBC curriculum as part of a broader initiative to enhance digital literacy and equip students with 21st century skills. The move to incorporate coding into the Kenyan curriculum, CBC, was driven by the recognition that technology is central to future job markets and societal development. Tonight, we delve into the benefits, challenges, and success of this tech revolution in Kenya. In a world where technology is shaping the future, a vital skill for the next generation is learning how to code. This is Riley. He was introduced to coding at a young age where he learned the basics.
At first, you're going to make a lot of mistakes, and you look at it and like, oh, how do I do this? And then it just starts getting easier as you learn. It's a unique way of playing. You make your own game and you can play it. You can add your own twists, add anything. You're free to do whatever instead of someone making it for you and being limited to what they have.
So, what exactly is coding? Joseph Chacha is the founder and driving force behind the Soma Smart initiative, which has reached hundreds of children in Nairobi and other areas. He unpacks coding for us.
Coding, basically, simply put, is programming, or rather giving computers instructions that then a software can be built out of. A game can be built out of, websites can be built out of it, and usually it is targeting solutions at the end of it. There are very many languages in coding. We have Python that most kids today are being introduced to because it's one of the most current programming language. We have Scratch, which is a very simple programming language. It's block-based and visual. What that means is that a learner or a child will be able to drag and drop.
How early can children learn to code?
From as little as age 5 to age 7. How you introduce programming to their life is starting by, for example, introducing them to games that a learner will look at and ask themselves, oh, so you mean I can be able to code my own game? Okay, and when you do that, then you excite them.
What are the benefits for young learners?
It not only gives them the creativity and the ability to think outside the box, but then also they become orderly in whatever they are doing.
The introduction of the coding syllabus in the Kenyan curriculum is the first of its kind in Africa, but it has faced some challenges.
Many schools, particularly public schools, that's where we're facing a lot of challenges. Either they still do not have power, or even with that presence of power is rarely there. Lots of blackouts. That's number one. The other biggest challenge is computers themselves and laptops. They do not have access to these devices. The other biggest challenge that we've had, but I'm seeing the government trying to mitigate through training, is lack of enough teaching fraternity who understand what they really need to do with the curriculum.
The pace of technological change has parents mainly concerned about too much screen time.
Coding only comes in as a plus that is knocking off the time spent on the internet, time spent on the devices, but not productively.
Riley, like many other children his age, is encouraged by his parents and teachers that a well-rounded day should include a mix of both screen-based learning, reading, and outdoor activities.
You are imagining of a Kenyan young man or woman who's competing globally because their products, they've come up with products or innovations that will be consumed globally. So that is where I see our next generation of children who are introduced in coding in good enough time.
In this digital age, children who understand coding are at the highest level of literacy in the 21st century.